All right, good afternoon, Wildcat. Before we start, I just want to make a quick announcement in that it took us 10 minutes to get ready because she was working on her hair for the last 10 minutes.
At least I have hair to work on this morning. Thank you.
True. So before we start, this is our second time doing this, so we're hoping that we do a little bit better of a job in that we had a lot of critiques last week, and we're going to try to work on that. But anyway.
But I will say, students and teachers, you guys rock.
Yes,
you
guys
like
are
this,
awesome.
and we're excited to be able to give you the announcements during the week.
Awesome. But before we start, being that it is Veterans Day on Wednesday, I would like to start with saying and also giving thanks to those who have served and those who also continue to serve. And I salute you for the freedom that you have provided for us. So with that, Mrs. Munguia will start with some quick announcements, and then we'll proceed on as we did last week.
All right, so let's go over the schedule for this week. This week we start with odd on Monday and Tuesday is even, and then we do have a holiday on Wednesday to celebrate our veterans, and so there's no school on Wednesday. And then Thursday is odd and Friday is even, and then Friday is the last day of the 12-week grading period. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I have a long list of cattle call activities for the city of Brawley, so I will do my best to get that posted online so that you can see what's happening in the city.
All right. So seniors, it's getting closer. We're getting close to the end of the first semester, so there's a lot of things that need to get worked on. First of all, we have UC and CSU applications that are due November 30th. Ms. Vega is here to help you if you need help with that. Our Thanksgiving break is on Monday and Tuesday, November 23rd and 24th. Over the Thanksgiving break on the 23rd and 24th at San Diego State Calexico campus, there will be a workshop that will help you finish any applications or if you need help with them. And that will be available from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Also, a representative from UC Davis will be on campus this Thursday to talk to students about applying to Davis or any other UC. So you can see Ms. Vega if you want to meet Mr. Guerrero, who will be here from UC Davis. Mm-hmm. November 10th, senior project proposals are due. So if you're interested in doing a senior project, make sure that you meet that deadline.
All right, sophomores, the Tri-Tip Dinner is this Thursday. I know you've been busy selling tickets, and remember, if you help and participate to serve food and to help with the class, you can count those as your community service hours. So work on that. And also, Mr. Ruben Felix is working with students right now for the application and interview for the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Award, and the recipient will go to a leadership conference in June. So pay attention to that. Do you know what? When I was here in high school, I was chosen to go to Hobie. Isn't that cool?
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So it's a really neat experience. So I hope that you're able to do that.
And that was a long time ago.
No, it was just about 5 years ago.
All right. Sports for the week. This past Thursday, volleyball had a huge win against Calexico. That was pretty exciting to see. So congratulations, girls. Girls tennis CIF championship. Competition will be on Monday. Mm-hmm. The IB finals for cross country are also Wednesday at Sunbeam Lake. So this is all the sports that we have so far. So we won't get any information on any playoffs when it comes to volleyball and football until after this video. So we'll keep you guys posted with that. So make sure you check your Facebook and also your Twitter accounts.
Yeah. Okay. And I do want to take the time. This week on Wednesday we celebrate veterans, and so I'd like to take the time to thank our veterans, and I want to focus on those who work here in our district. We have Mr. John Baker, an English teacher here at Brawley High School. He served in the Army. Mr. Jack Greer, our ROP corrections teacher, also served in the Army. Mr. Mike Noriega, he's part of our maintenance crew. He was a Marine. And then Mr. Scott Daly, math teacher over at Desert Valley. He served in the Navy. And then, of course, my favorite veteran here at the high school, our fearless leader, Mr. Jesse Sanchez, served in the Army, I want to say for 12 years?
12 years.
For 12 years. And we're so very proud of all of our veterans, and thank you. We are free, and we live the lives that we have here because of people like you. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
And I also wanted to let you guys know that the City of Brawley is having its annual Veterans Memorial Ceremony on Wednesday, starting at 5 p.m. at the Veterans Memorial by City Hall. Please take the time this week, kids, to find veterans and thank them for what they did for us. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much. So the safety/campus tip of the week. So let's talk about trash on campus. It is said that if every person takes the time to pick up a piece of trash or a piece of paper every day, just one, that the world will be a much cleaner place for us. And so in saying that, I would just like to ask for your help in that if we do that at least once a day here on campus, our campus will be that much better. This is your campus, this is your second home, and we want to make it look like it's presentable and that we keep a clean campus, it just to make it that much better. So please, if you're throwing your trash, that's great. But also, in addition to that, we might need to help those who choose not to do that. And so if we can help those people, those students, it'll just make it a better place. So in advance, we'd like to thank you, and we appreciate your help with that.
Awesome. Yep. All right, so at the end of our show, we're going to jump right into our awesome news. We had a few people send us some information this week. So while we speak, 4 of our students are at Disneyland dancing in the Holiday Spectacular Parade. Dancers from Ooh La La Dancing Studios tried out. They had to go through a tryout process, and since last spring they've been rehearsing. And so we'd like to congratulate Samantha Copeland, Molly Wilson, Elise Landy, and Savannah Cook. They were chosen to participate. They've been rehearsing and practicing, and I'm really excited. So today and tomorrow, or actually Saturday, they're going to be part of a parade, and then I believe a few of the dancers are going to move on to a bigger spectacular to perform. Awesome. So congratulations, girls.
Awesome.
Oh, and I wanted to say this. Okay, hats off to all of you guys who dressed up. I would like, for the Spirit Week this week, I would like to send a special shout out. We have teachers who regularly dress up and who are regularly crazy. But this week, I think we all saw a little different side to Mr. Belliano. Mr. Belliano, who's his very dapper self, always dressed to a T, went all out this week. And so thanks, Mr. Belliano, for participating with the kids.
Thank you.
Oh, and one more thing. I have one more thing on my list to talk about. We're trying to get a few more students to follow us on Twitter. We send out a lot of information about colleges and school and what's happening here. And so we're going to have a contest. Every week, maybe once a week, Mr. Sanchez will treat us to Starbucks. And so I have my usual drink and he has his usual drink. So this is what we're going to ask you to tweet about. What do you think our favorite usual Starbucks drink is? So if you can enter by doing 2 things. Number 1, you have to go to Twitter and follow us. Our Twitter handle is at Brawley Union HS, at Brawley Union HS. So follow us on Twitter and then tweet your answer to the question about what our usual Starbucks drink is using the hashtag BUHS Coffee. So hashtag BUHS Coffee. We'll pick 2 winners. One who guesses his right and one who guesses mine right.
They will never guess mine.
No? Should we give them a hint?
You can give them a hint.
Okay, here's your hint. I drink hot coffee. He drinks iced coffee. So let's see what you guys come up with.
Good luck, guys. And one last note for those who will be receiving or who have received a perfect attendance / no tardies. I want to pat you on the back. That is awesome. And just continue that. And those rewards will come at a later time, and we all know that. So good job for those of you who attend on a daily basis and have perfect attendance. So,
all right. Well, have a good week.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good week.
Because Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want.